going on? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some Main City action. Loaded Lions Main City Season 2 coming up, baby. So check that out. There's a cub on the run. While you were away, you got 90 million, 74, 90.74 million. All right, let's get that cub. Thank you for this. Ooh, congratulations. The Void won the Great War. Your rank is 74. Not bad, not bad. Check out your prices. 6.94 T of gold, 139.67 thousand vouchers, and 27.57 million of diamonds. Let's claim this guy. And we got the diamonds because our faction won. So the faction that wins gets the diamonds. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you, little guy? Where are you, little guy? Come on, don't go without me. Here you are. What are you gonna give me? Oh, it's 10K. Guess it was good time to get on, huh? Alright, so now we have some inboxes, some boosters that I had going on, some defense that I had going on. So let's see, what can I tell you about this last competition? I tried a new way of equipping and unequipping weapons. So I would go to the tools. Before I had a few weapons equipped, right? I would have the ones for the malware. I would have the ones for the savannah, and I would just keep them locked because I still have like a few some capacity, right? And so let's go get this guy. All right, and he's on our first land. All right, cool. Thank you. So yeah, like I was saying, well, yeah. So what I did this time, I would unequip everything because I think I heard that's how some players do it. So I said, let me try it, right? So go unequip everything. Then I have enough space to equip all of the weapons and all of the armor at the same time. All right, so then I will be able to just go ahead and use them, right? So let's go ahead and try it out right now. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and use what we equipped. So let's go to defense. I activated this one earlier. So the Gale of Safety, this is the one that protects against the Veil of Venom, which affects all the common businesses. So all the common businesses, like the Cool Cats in the gym and the diner, the Pantera station. So we're protecting those with this. The Perimeter Patrol. This one is the one that it's gonna affect. It's gonna protect against the Savannah Bandit, and that attack affects any businesses that are next to an obstacle. Next we have the Gigabyte Guardian. This is gonna put as a defense against the malware Mealstorm. So let's go ahead and activate this guy. And also every time we activate the defense and we're not being attacked, it gives us a bonus in our income. So right now we are at 228.03 thanks to these bonuses. Now the Leo, it's gonna be the Leo's arsenal. It's gonna be the defense against aerial bombardment, and this one affects the diamond production. So as long as we're not being attacked, we'll get a bonus on it. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate it. Let's see how much of a difference it makes. Right now we're making 6.36 million diamonds, and now we're making 6.41. So a little bit, but still anything helps, especially with the diamonds. And last but not least is the photon barriers, and that one is the defense against the Kingpin's Wrath. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate it. And this one is gonna protect all the businesses, because the Kingpin's Wrath, it's the one that affects every single business on the lands. So it should give us the most boost when we activate it as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate it. Right now we are at 228.038J per second. We activate it and it's gonna take us to 237.52. Alright, so these are how I would equip my tools to go ahead and use these guys. So let's go ahead and use the attacks. Let's see who's next to us. And we have Mariux XAX, Mariux X. Yep. So if you are watching the video, drop a comment. Mary USA. Oh, Mary USA X maybe. Okay, so let's send an attack. Smoke them. And we landed at 66%. Not bad. Now let's do the aerial bombardment, because it's not gonna move their income. I don't want him to get away from me if I take off too much of an income. 7, alright, we're gonna gain 1.17 million diamonds. Let's do the Savannah. Start the raid. And we are going to land 50%. Thank you. Now we're ready for the malware Maelstrom. Let's go on the 200s. Come on, 200s. 252, nice. And last but not least, the Kingpin's Wrath. The max is 97.45. So come on, let's get to 97%. 90s was the best decade too. So 69, giggity. Alright guys, so this is how I was using, for the first time, the equipping and unequipping of the weapons, right? So I would take off everything off from the tools, which is giving me all the bonuses on both income, experience, and diamonds. All 3 of them, I should say. So sometimes I would send the attacks, and then I will forget to unequip this, and then I would come back hours later, because during this last competition mode I was in Vegas, so I wasn't able to be, there were some times when I was obviously away from the computer in Vegas, and so I would forget this, so I'm missing out, right? So let's go ahead and unequip them all. I mean, it is kind of convenient. It's pretty convenient actually. Don't forget to unequip them again, because it only takes a few clicks, right? So this was the first time I used this system. Before that, I would only equip the ones that I would use all the time, so I think I'm gonna stick to that. The attacks that I use the most, it's the malware, of course, because it's gonna hit their highest earning business, and it's gonna apply the boost to my highest earning business. So because I have enough space on them, I can equip them and not have to unequip all the tools and worry about whether or not I re-equip them. So I think I give it a try. Again, like I say, it's pretty convenient, because there's very few clicks, definitely fewer than these clicks that I'm doing right now, right? But then again, after I equip them, I'm gonna leave them equipped, and so I don't have to worry about my tools not being equipped. I don't always use the Kingpin's Wrath, so that's why I don't equip that one. And I remember not using it. I remember before I didn't want to use it because I remember it was pretty expensive. And I'm not sure if it's because of NFTs or they adjusted it. It might be because the NFTs were introduced, like Mary, that give certain bonuses, And so, anyways, now it's pretty economic, I would say. I think I don't know, it was like 5 million diamonds or something. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm doing a Mandela effect and remembering something that didn't happen. All right, so I would equip this now. I don't have to worry about sending these attacks. I have a little bit of room for a few more. Um, but yeah, I would leave these equipped so I didn't have to worry about anything. Every time I had to move to, let's say, a Kingpins, what I would do, well, actually what I do, because I'm gonna go back to that, is I uncheck I unequip some of the viral capsules because they are capacity 4. So once I equipped all of them, the ones I have, it gives me a pretty much good amount of space to equip the Kingpins, duffel bags, and other NFTs. So that's my experience as far as equipping and unequipping. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Let's see what's up. All right, so other than that, I have to say that there's another feature that I didn't remember about actually, and it's the feature of stacking boosters. All right, so because I was away, we can always stack boosters. So let's say that the fellies, the Cineplex, it's boosted with our let's see, booster bonus, the 100% bonus. So that would be the Sakura Boom, right? So this is 100% bonus for 24 hours. The cost is $4.90, and so this one that it's boosted, it's gonna expire in 19 hours. All right, because I put it a few hours ago, and so since I was gonna be away, of course not for this long. Okay, let's do it with a better example. Let's say I wanted to boost something a little bit smaller, right? Or I only had a little bit of diamonds to spend. So I could have used this 50% for 12 hours. Very low, diamond required. So let's go ahead and activate this guy. And so, that's 12 hours. Let's say that for some reason, I was gonna be away for longer than that, or I didn't really want to worry about the the lack of having this boost on, right? So then we are able to stack another one. We have a few, so we don't have to buy, but if I didn't have any, I would have to buy it for 1.90 million diamonds, and we're able to stack it for 380,000. Of course, it's relative to the price of the booster that we're using. So let's go ahead and boost it. So it's gonna go from 11 hours, 12 hours pretty much, right? Because we just started it. And we are going to add another 12 hours. So let's go ahead and stack. And if we go back to the business, now we have a 24 hours of the same type of booster, right? So that's something that I didn't remember. I could have used it, even if it's the higher boosters, right? Let's say I get a high boost from a Gold Rush or a 90 from the Cubs or whatever, because they're pretty pricey, right? I mean, if I'm to have like a good earner, I have used it before. I think I did use it once this last competition. So yeah, that was one thing. Another thing, it's I mean, even though I was away the very first day, which is the one day I went to Vegas, and throughout the airport and everything, I was pulling out my laptop, right? So I was stacking up the PowerPoints, the total power, right? Because when we go to my standing, so I ended up at 74. But if you look at the income of people around me, see the one on top of me is 1.96 billion. So they're in the billions. I'm in the millions, right? So I'm, my cash per second is very, very low compared to everybody around me. But if you look at the total power, I have 112.51 million, and that is, I mean, again, I don't know all the numbers of the mechanics. More of a learning, hands-on learning. So again, I started as soon as the competition started. As we always do. We wake up a few hours before because it's gonna load the game and all that. We want to make sure everything's good, cache is clear, a fresh reset, and we start boom from the beginning. So we start accumulating these total power points. So I'm not sure exactly if the other players that are around me, they started a little later in the day, maybe they missed a few hours, but they were able to get their income up, right? They were able to boost and but do whatever their strategy is, and so their cash per second was pretty high. But they probably again missed the first day, then they want to maybe go to the second day, and get business from the market and stuff. So it is going to help their cash per second income, but their total power already started accumulating for me since the beginning of the game. So that's another thing that I wanted to show. That's one thing that I just noticed. This first competition too, let's go to the inbox, and it looks like it's showing that we hit Mary USAX. See right here is Marius X. So it's different than how it shows on the leaderboard. So let's see what Mary is now. 324. So we sent maybe it's Mary. Anyways, we sent them down 2 spots. Not too bad, not too bad. Another thing, it's that because I was like so desperate, maybe you could say, to keep getting more income, right? Because like as you can see, my income wasn't the highest, and so I was trying to make sure that my income would keep going up. So I started prestiging up a whole bunch of businesses. I had like 4 or 5 uncommons that I would keep. So I ended up only on prestige 3. I wasn't able to reach prestige 4. I was very close, but then my time ran out. Especially because I was so tired from bed. I wasn't gonna stay up all night trying to prestige. By the time I went to bed on Sunday, I was like, woof, forget it. And so yeah, that is another thing. I should have kept kind of have more patience, and maybe because that was a lot of diamonds to prestige all those businesses. That cost a lot of diamonds, especially on commons, right? I could have probably used those diamonds for boosting a business that's giving me, and I was able to just focus on a few businesses and prestige them up. So yeah, that's another thing that I went through. Wait, why am I doing this? I'm gonna prestige up, sorry. I should have used those 10 for that one because I had to just, once you prestige up, it resets to a low level. So once I'm ready to prestige up, let's say like this one that is 19, I don't use the level up, I just go to the 10 so I can go to the next prestige. So that was my mistake on the other one. I thought I was already at. So anyways guys, yes, so that's what I got for you. That's my result and my point of views of where I ended up. Let's go to here. Let's go to the leaderboard of the event and see how we ended up. Okay, so shout out to Fiendful Crow for ended up at number 1, Lion Sentinel at number 2, Meta at number 3, Darklos number 4, Don't Be Hating at number 5. So shout out to all top 5 fellow boys. Then we have Big at number 6. We have D Kimbo GG at 7. Czar Crypto at number 8. Shout out to Big and Kimbo. Fellow Lions on the Legion side. Then we have Czar Crypto number 8, Houdini number 9, and Radubil number 10. So shout out to you guys for being in the top 10. And then let's see who's around me. So yeah, I exchanged a few blows with Pampa. Shout out to you. We were talking about it on the Discord, so shout out to you. It was a good exchange. Dark King also we had a few exchanges. Hacks to win. Shout out, shout out. NFT Labs. So we also went back and forth. R-Wing, what up, R-Wing? Yeah, we're gonna do a podcast together. It's coming up soon. Um, we weren't close enough to kind of exchange blows. Um, uh, he had a lot of income, so on Sunday he was way out of my league. He was like in the 60s, I think. So, anyways, yeah, guys, we were able to get 139.67 thousand vouchers, which are pretty good. All right, guys. So this is all I have. I'll see you guys on the next one. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and click that notification bell so that you can find out when I get the next one. All right, everybody. Pro fam. What up to Lodi Lions? This is DJ Oracle. Out. Peace.